Hi friends, welcome to this video. And in this video I'm going to share about the card meaning and the tarot card meaning. And today I will be sharing on the lovers card. And this lovers card is the sixth card of the major arcana. And today we will learn what this card actually means. And this when this card comes up in the reading, it mostly talks about love, partnership and unity. And for singles, it announces an encounter with a potential soulmate. And this could be the beginning of a relationship that will lead to a long-term commitment and or to marriage. It may indicate any sort of partnership. So this is a card which mostly talks about partnership, and which in which commitment is also included in it. And this also talks about taking the high road and make a firm decision about your love life or your partnership life, your business life. Wherever there are two areas, two unions comes in between, then it talks about the commitment of that relationship, whether it is a beginning of the new relationship, or whether you are already into a relationship. So in as we all know that all is fair in love and war. So sometimes this card also talks about like taking a potential thought before getting into any kind of relationship. And this is also a tricky card, and which is less obvious than it appears for the first sight. And it represents romantic love and other kind of attraction, the powerful forces of attraction, and that draws us to one another. And that's why when this card comes up, it mostly it talks about what kind of relationship are we having. And for single people, this is a very good news card. However, it can also, especially when it arises for people already in a committed relationship, represents the lure of temptations or conflicted feelings about a partner or another person. Which means that if you are already into a relationship, that means you have to again go back or take a reflection back and see what kind of nurturing do you require into your partnership or into that relationship. When this card appears, acknowledges what it might be saying about the romantic attraction you are harboring, looking closely at your actions or for your intentions, that you are paying more attention to those kind of relationships or partnerships. And to treat you closest as you wish to be treated. This is an important cosmic test. Sometimes we are being tested also, like the partnership that we are going through, whether they are okay, or whether any kind of other needs to be nurturing into that relationship. And give yourself a freedom to pursue those desires. Means if there are anything coming out from those from that relationship, and if that requires any kind is attached to any kind of desires, then you have to reflect back and flash back and see what kind of desires are attached to this involvement or in the partnership. And sometimes this also talks about your self love, like when you are in connection within yourself, that is becomes more spiritual basis, that you are in harmony with yourself, that is your with your higher self. So these are the areas the lovers card mostly talks about. One is your personal growth that you are going through within yourself, and another one is looking into your the earthly areas of relationships that you have with your people that you are around, or into a bond that you will be harboring with. So this is what the Lovers card is actually means, and it also means a person, especially from the air signs, who comes into the relationship. So we have to keep those people into our area where we think that they are creating a kind of partnerships or commitment, or what kind of commitment we are going to have it, or pondering into some questions that whether those relationships needs any kind of nurturing, or any kind of other things that helps to lead us in focus into those areas. Yes, and this is all it talks about.